All right, you ready?
Okay.
I can start right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Go.
All right, this is episode 13 of the DTI Podcast. Stop it. This is episode 13. This is the anniversary episode. I believe the first episode we actually dropped
Let's
was
go.
May 7th, one whole year.
It's our birthday, guys.
Yay!
Yippee.
Yeah, I believe the first episode was dropped May 7th. And so, depending on how quickly I can edit this stuff, we'll see what the audio version or whatever full video version will be hopefully up on the anniversary. At least one of those. We'll see. Anyway, so I'm joined as always by co-host RaNDiM, tournament MVP, 4-time tournament champ. I think that's better. I think that covers it mostly. What's up?
American.
Yo, what up?
American, yes.
Yes, team. Fuck America.
Captain
Yeah.
America over here.
Team, I hate this country. Yes.
Yes, that's the energy we need in
Nice.
halfway through 2026, going into the midterms. Okay.
Yeah.
And we are joined by also 4-time tournament champ, also an MVP, finals MVP. What else? The accolades, they're gonna keep on going as long as you don't quit, as long as you don't eat yourself. Yeah, it's just gonna keep piling on. Beastly
Try my
Bosna.
best.
Don't get yourself banned, motherfucker.
Hello, everyone. Try
Bosna.
my best to get myself banned.
Bosna snipes 10x or XX10. What was it? 10x. XX Bosna
snipes 10. No, wait. X Bosna snipes 10x. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, I sound like a fucking 10-year-old saying that.
We're ex Bosna snipes.
Oh yeah,
1 through 9 taken.
Bring
X. I'm telling y'all.
Bring X Bosna snipes back.
Right.
Yeah.
Just for the memes.
Console exists. Electronic was playing on it.
Wow.
Yeah.
He is not worthy.
He's not worthy.
All right. But yeah, this episode, we're gonna try and keep this quick, but God only knows how. I can't control these things. Okay. We're gonna try and
loves his top 10s.
But the first episode we did our top 10 players, RaNDiM and I did. So we are, I mean, shit has happened since then, which I guess I'll kind of get into in a sec. But we're also going to be, we haven't planned this out too thoroughly. I think Bosna is going to be here to help keep us in line, help keep the glaze of the OG players to a minimum, and keep us grounded. Okay. And he might just give his own list and some of his top players of all time. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. So I will start off. I just want to preface, basically, there are going to be a few changes from my top 10 list. Obviously, it wouldn't really make sense for me to talk about my list if there wasn't any changes. Basically, just to go over the reasons real quick. For one, we have actually, especially like because of the podcast, we've gone in and done like a little bit of a deep dive on Uncharted history and gotten a little bit clearer picture of how some things were back in the day, a little bit more information, and that's been fun. There have been, I mean, a few tournaments. We had the DBX playoffs, we had the official Uncharted 2 tournament 2025, we had and we just had the UCL season 1 playoffs and all that stuff. So for people who are still active, there have been some actual changes. And then the last piece, which is kind of a smaller one, well, actually it's not that small. We've been playing a lot of objective modes and seen like a kind of different version of Uncharted competitive. And I have opinions about how some players at the top of the game would hypothetically adapt to OBJ modes. And yeah, because the skill sets, it favors some skills a little bit differently than just strict TDM, especially the kind of TDM that was being played in like 2010, 2011 era. So if you're wondering why this retired player moved spots when they haven't done anything, that's why. Just a little bit more information, a little bit of a shift in perspective, and yeah, then some other active players around them might have moved up or down, and that's basically it. And yeah, RaNDiM, I don't know if you had anything to add or if that's kind of the same for you. Besides the structure of your list, you mentioned, if you
Right.
want to explain that.
I just did a traditional list this time. That's all. Last time I did kind of a hybrid where I made sure to include the top 5 old gen players and the top 5 new gen players, in my opinion. But this time it's just a sort of traditional
Finally.
1 through 10.
Finally. Let's go.
Hell yeah. All right.
Dai's back.
That's been.
Guys back?
He joined the channel. I don't know if you guys
Oh
know that.
shit! Yeah. All right. So, surprise guest, Dai-A667 was also invited to the pod. He's going to be, I guess, in a similar role to Bosna, kind of, where if he feels like jumping in, adding some kind of information, context, or if he wants to shout out his own players, he can do that. I don't think he has like a proper top 10 list all written out. He's a busy guy, so he's also muted right now, which is why you're not hearing him. But he is here, and he may chime in. So if you hear a fourth person suddenly speaking, then that's probably him. But yeah,
Dai's back.
The Dai is
Guys
back.
back?
There he
Dai's
is.
back.
Hello. We
Was
got
good.
delayed by quite a while, so we're like just getting started. So good timing.
Oh, that's great. Well, I'll join when it's delayed some more.
Okay.
I'm just kidding, guys. I mean, I missed a lot of it. I joined just seriously about 2 minutes ago, so I missed the introduction.
Yeah, I was
But,
just doing the introduction stuff. So
Yeah, but to answer your question, yeah, I don't really have a top 10 player list. Because unfortunately, I mean, at the time when I used to play, I used to think that I was one of the best players of all time. I don't really see it that way anymore, right? Nor would I see it that way. But I mean, I can only think of a handful of people besides my team that I would have said is considered like is so good that it was like it's crazy how good they were.
hmm How much
know?
how much time do you have? Because what we could do is we could go through our list, and if you want to like chime in or add anything you want to add about the players, you could do that. And then at the end, you want to mention people that we've missed, or if you're short on time, we could you could shout out some players up front, and if you have to go, then you've already given your shout outs and all that.
So it's hit or miss. I'll probably listen to the rest of it, but if I can go first or something, I would be okay with that too.
Okay, if everyone else is cool with that, I'm fine with that.
Sure.
Go.
All right.
Do your thing.
Well, we're talking about Uncharted 2, right? So
Yeah.
I think some of the best players of all time, well, besides me at the time, right? I honestly think. By the way, I really don't feel that way anymore. But if you would have asked me during that time, I probably would have said me, right? But
I probably would agree.
I do think that one of the things that people really overlook, especially in the Uncharted 2 days, and maybe even 3, but 2 is particularly, is that yeah, there was always one person that was really good, but they were only as good as they could work together as a team, right?
Yeah. That's
So
totally true.
So I mean, sometimes I could say someone I thought someone was really good. Like I would say Nitro and Lock On, my teammates, were some of the best players in Uncharted. But to be honest, Nitro was not that good by himself.
Mhm.
But when he played with Lock On, particularly, they just played so well together. So for me, like I consider Nitro to be one of the best. But thinking back, he would always get clapped when he was playing by himself. You know. But for me, that's kind of what I'm going to gauge. I'm not just going to say who I think is the best player of all time by themselves, because there are many
Right.
people that have good gun skill and like Uncharted 2 craft, knowing how to move around the field and do things. But for me, it's like being really, really good with your team is what my criteria is of someone of a greatest player of all time.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
But
Makes
again,
sense.
just because someone is good with someone doesn't mean their teammate is like amazing. It just happens to be they're good work. They're really good together. And some of these
Yeah.
people will even be people that um not that you probably have never seen team. But
Mhm.
just the way I see it. So again, I'll start off no particular order, but Tice Mack, I always thought was one of the greatest of all time because not only could he play good with us as a team, and he was very aggressive and reliable, but he was really good with anybody that he really played with. Because he even played for a long time with Glory CC and like JAO and them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even though he was still in he would make that work, right? Which and not for Freddie to be fair, they play together. And I always thought they were really hard to play against when we ran into them in pubs. This is before Ty Smack became one of my teammates. And for me, Ty Smack, no matter what team he was on, he was always really good, right? So I guess, but with that being said, I also think one of the greatest players of all time was Alfred Freddy.
Hell yeah.
Did he
Yeah,
communicate
Respect.
back in the day? Did he communicate, or was he just?
no, not
He's a
really,
silent
but you
Bob.
could always know he was reliable. He was always
I
really
guess he's
good
like
and
ice. He's like ice cold back then.
Mhm.
like, yeah, well for you, right? But I always thought he was really good. So for me, Tice Mag and Alfred Freddy, those two people, not necessarily on my team during the Uncharted 2 days, I felt were like some of the greatest players of all time. And adding to that note as well, I don't know if they were really on the same team, but Naruto Doom,
Hell yeah. Yeah.
that guy
Yeah, what a great pick. Yep.
was
I've heard
insanely
that name
good.
before. Yeah, I've heard that name
Like
before.
that guy was really good, really, really good.
Yeah.
And crazily
I mean,
enough, you know
he
who
played
really
with them
worked.
both.
You know who really played really good with Naruto Doom during the time was Mako
Mar-
X.
Oh, weird.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I've never
I
heard of
thought
that duo.
yeah, I thought they were really good together.
Wasn't he in your top 10, Tugs?
Maku was an
Yeah.
honorable mention.
Honorable
Okay.
mention. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I
yeah.
wasn't
So
sure. I mean, maybe maybe you can give us some more information on this. But as far as I know, and I think Random knew, he was mostly like a just high level like matchmaking party of five, and not like super serious into like competitive and the team aspect. Like he was just a get on with the I me and the we us guys and pub stomp the shit out of people as a party. But maybe you can
yeah.
fill in some of the
There there
So
were
you,
those
you also
2v2s. There were those
yeah, yeah,
2v2s that he did with that he did against Triple and Bio
with
with
Mario.
Mario. So I wouldn't so if he's friends with Mario like that, I wouldn't be surprised if he also played with Naruto because PWA at the time.
yeah, exactly. Well, yes, Mako was not part of the whole like cruise and like I don't think he was really ever like on the game battles or the
Hmm.
whatever we used in Uncharted 2 back in the day. Because we got to remember that Uncharted 2 competitive, particularly like having different teams and stuff, was all about who you ran into in matchmaking. There really wasn't anything organized for Uncharted 2 the way that Uncharted 3 got that. It's
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
we retroactively went back to add those to Uncharted 2. So by the time that happened, there really was like I wasn't playing in his team. My Positive wasn't playing. Like that's why I say like Ty
Hmm.
Smack was not my teammate at the time,
Right.
Yeah.
right? So, with that said, I don't know necessarily who Maku aligned with particularly, but I remember always seeing him with either Mario or Naruto,
Hmm.
and I remember him rocking the pure tag at some point.
Yeah,
Oh,
interesting.
oh shit!
So
Wait,
That's
I kind of
that's
okay.
remember that.
that's so funny that you mentioned that because I think you said like you weren't sure if Naruto like played with Tyson Freddy if I heard you correctly. Um, but I don't know if you've ever seen these matches. I guess you could tell me right now. Did you see Alex DGK's videos of the Pure versus OMG No Power Weapon series?
I can't say I have, no.
Holy shit. Yeah, that is a so I don't know if you're again, I don't know how much you paid attention to what was going on with Uncharted 2 at the time, but like in after wait, no, this was in between the two Big Two Crew Uncharted 2 tournaments. Um OMG and Pure played like a grudge match because they were beefing a ton because like OMG like beat their ass in the first tournament,
Yeah.
and Pure were like one of a lot of people's favorites for the tournament altogether. And yeah, OMG kind of kicked their shit in. It was laggy and like weird, and the rules were stupid, and they were all like fighting, and it was kind of like it was
Yeah,
a
probably
little bit.
TDM only.
Yeah. It was immature and childish, and the bickering and all that, but they organized a no power weapon match, and Naruto, Tice, and Freddy were on the Pure roster because Naruto didn't play in that first tournament, and lo and behold, Pure put like the absolute beat down on OMG once Naruto plugged into the lineup, and Tice and Freddy went crazy too, and it was a great series. Sergio Pro.
Well, that kind of goes with what I said, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I was thinking of that because you like the players you mentioned, Naruto, Tice, Freddy, and Maku. I'm like, okay, 4 people from like maybe Pure, if Maku was ever. That's so funny. Yeah.
Yeah, and Alex DGK was involved in my one of my good friends in person too, Halo expert. We're part of that team.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah.
But okay, so we have 4
You
people
know,
right there, right? Alpha Freddy,
it's-
Tice Mac, Naruto, Mako X.
Yeah.
Right?
And you said Nitro and Lock On as a duo.
Yeah. So that's 6 people right there.
Hell yeah.
You know, I will have an honorable mention. I think Pedis was really good at the time, but that could also be because during that time, you know, people were not as good as at games as they were. But
right.
I always think Pedis was a very solid choice and knew what he was doing. In fact, I unfortunately have to say that, like, again, I'm not saying they're bad in any way, but I feel like Triple Rec and Bio just had teamwork, but I wouldn't consider them the best players of all time.
Right.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that goes with Pedis too, like just the way it is, you know.
Gotcha.
But again, I mean, if I had to play with them again, or that we were playing like in a team or something, I wouldn't be opposed to having them. It's just they wouldn't be my first picks.
Yeah.
All right. So with that said, the rest, I would like to say that OMG were some of the best, but I never really got to play them on Uncharted 2.
Yeah,
I only really played them on Uncharted 3, so I really don't know how they were Uncharted 2. So even though I'm not gonna say they were bad or anything, but I just never got to play them.
Yeah, they're like mostly, if not all, from Spain, so they probably played quite a bit earlier than Get Positive. So
I think they're all from Spain, right? The whole team.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, the whole team is. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I never really got to play any of the Europeans, except for like Outcast and DPO, right? But we already know how that was like.
Was DPO German? Was he German?
He is German, and Outcast was like French or something.
I think that's correct.
Marquez was British.
I don't know wherever he's from, bro.
Are you
But,
sure?
yeah.
I thought
British.
he was French.
thought he was French.
Outcast is British. He was in like the British Royal Guard or some shit for the Queen.
What?
That ass.
Oh.
Like,
He
you can go to
was.
his YouTube channel.
Oh,
That's
okay,
right.
okay. Why
That's
did
right.
who
But-
told
but,
me?
yeah.
Okay.
I think he was French, and then he moved to
He
Britain or
doesn't.
whatever.
He has a British accent, so I mean, maybe he was.
His
born
English
in
was
France, I
terrible,
don't
bro.
know.
There's no way.
Outcast, bro. No,
Yeah.
that ass. Bro,
Yeah,
watch
his
his videos.
English
He
was
speaks perfect
not
English.
great.
I think you're thinking of somebody else.
No, I'm thinking of Outcast. It was the guy that was dancing to the French music, the rap music, and he was like
What?
weightlifting. He had like weightlifting movie YouTube videos where he
He-
was
he's-
like doing pull-ups
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah.
Spoke good English.
Yeah.
His channel's still up. Like we can go back and watch the videos. when we find them.
Nah, you know what? He was kind of ahead of his time. If he was doing it during Instagram and TikTok days, he'd probably be
Yeah,
making
bro, he'd be an influencer.
Oh my
right.
god.
That's right. He's ahead of his time. Yeah. So I kind of straight off the topic there, right? But I'm trying to think now because I mean now I'm kind of on the spot, right? Because now I have to come up with 4 other names, and I'm not saying there isn't. I just can't think of any right off the top of my head.
You don't have to do it
I
right
mean,
now. Like if
yeah.
one comes to you, or if we jog your memory, you can throw one in.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
of course.
And I sent you a whole like fucking list of people.
Oh
If
man,
you-
Thugs, you sent me down memory lane, man. Some of the people you named, and I was like, oh my one of my really good friends. Bzant1 was on there. Not necessarily greatest of all time, right? But I don't know. I as soon as Thugs told me or mentioned his name, I decided to reach out to him. To my boy Nathan. That's his name, and because I know him in like person,
Yeah.
I reached out on Facebook, and his mother responded to me saying that Nathan was killed in an accident in January of this
What?
year.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? Who is this?
Yeah.
What player?
Bezant?
Bzant1.
I don't think I know that guy. What the
He-
fuck?
He played a lot. I know of him because he was one of the early before I even started on Uncharted 2. He was just a name that I heard my brother talking to all the time. So
Wow.
he was just one
Holy
of
shit.
those
That's
people who
crazy.
I knew before I even knew really what Uncharted 2 was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it was
Rest-
terrible.
rest
I mean,
in peace.
I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
It sucks, man.
Yeah, because me and him used to talk all the time. So
That's
quite
wild.
unfortunate. And you know what? I'm an idiot. I'm reading this list, and if we even mentioned this person, I do think Mario Madness at the time was one of the best players of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Because there was no denying that.
Very
So
underrated.
what's that?
I said very underrated, I'd say.
I think so too. The problem is that Mario, unfortunately, always had people that did not really play that good with him.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, whenever he never really got to play with a good team or players that knew what they were doing, and that's also because he was hot-headed and kind of a clown.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, as a player and like awareness and everything going on, he was really good.
Mhm.
With that said, one player that I think worked really well with him and worked with anybody and was actually quite good himself was Captain Karma.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Captain. I mean, let's be real. Like Captain
Another
Karma is
underrated
a
player.
solid pick to be on
Mhm.
your team, no matter what. And so I don't necessarily have too much experience with Captain Karma, but I would consider him as one of the greater players of all time. Very solid player.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I messaged
Agreed.
I'm looking.
I messaged
uh,
Freddie
let's-
because I wasn't too sure. I didn't know that much about Captain Karma myself, and so I asked him what he was like, just as a teammate and leader and all that. And Freddie vouched for him that he had pretty good leadership, and his callouts were good. And
He was good.
yeah.
He was very good. And then another person that was also really good, but you guys probably wouldn't have gone to talk to him way too much was Mokosito.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did actually get to play tournament finals with the guy in
Yeah,
2017.
he continued playing throughout the years.
Yeah.
I did a super tryhard 2v2 against him and Fab.
Yeah.
in
Random's
2014.
Random's a hater. He doesn't
I am a
respect
hater.
Moko.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I respect him
didn't.
back then, but after 2013, he was kind of shit. Maybe he
Yeah.
got good again in 2017 when Bosna played with him. I don't know, but
Yeah.
he was kind of shit in 2015.
Nah, he was pretty passive. I mean, I didn't really get to talk to him that much because my Spanish wasn't all that good in 2017.
Mhm.
I also played with there was a year I played with Chrysler and him and a couple other guys, Cadillac.
Yeah.
I mean, he was okay. He was pretty passive. I'd say an old school. I think he was using the fail a lot as well, just
Yeah.
chilling in the
Sounds
back,
accurate.
fouling.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
But I wouldn't say he was a standout player in 2017. But I mean, still, he made it to a tournament finals. So
Something.
Hey man,
speaks for itself.
again, it's not all about you. Eventually it's just about how you work with that team and how you
Yeah.
can mend,
Yeah.
especially if it's people you never played with and you just do really good with them. That makes you a really good player because that means you can fill in any gap whenever someone needs it.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Yeah. Mhm. So that's 9 people. I actually can't think of a 10th person that I think is considered best of all time.
Sergio.
But I don't know. I didn't play with it, remember? So
Yeah, that's fair.
You didn't?
no, Sergio Pro. No, I didn't play against it. I never played him in Uncharted 2.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I can't
it's
say
because
that.
you guys,
anyways.
you got. Wait, did you guys didn't play in the big 2 crew tournaments, did you?
He played.
Uncharted 2, no.
You did.
No.
You did in the Final Redemption.
Yeah, we were so bad though. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Well, get positive. Get positive. Didn't it? Was just Dai and Pure and
Get positive,
other people.
Yeah,
Okay.
you and Petus joined up with Naruto, Lefties, and Alex DGK.
Yeah,
And,
what kind of teammate is that? What kind of team is that?
It's just kind of a
Oh.
ragtag.
Was there a
Although,
reason you
no.
guys
To
didn't
be
play?
fair, Teffy's is pretty solid. But Teffy is kind of
So-
like a meme as
sorry.
well.
Lefties, not Teffies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
Even
we
worse.
definitely would have lost.
Lefties.
Even worse.
Do you say I know
Yeah.
why we
How
lost?
is lefties on any competitive team ever?
Yeah, not lefties, bro. What the hell no. We would have definitely lost. I'm sure we got smoked.
Lefties got smoked. He dropped 8 and 20 on a game versus.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure we got smoked.
You guys got eliminated by Tice Mac, Matt
Tice
Yoy,
Mac, yeah.
Bad to the Bone, the UB team.
You know what, bro? That UB team was crazy good though. Like Austin Snyder with that team was actually really good too. But I don't know. I didn't play with him enough to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole team was actually really good. But you know what? I just read this, but I have nothing to really back it up besides just saying that whenever I saw this name, and I know other people saw this name, they knew that they were gonna get fucked up if they got in a gunfight with him. CJ12337.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
That guy was insanely good for some reason.
This is like Thugs. This is like really validating to hear all this.
You're just, yeah. This is. I mean, first of all, everyone who knows knows CJ and played with CJ says like the exact same thing. Like he had a fucking laser beam
Yeah.
of an AK, and everyone
Yeah.
respects CJ. Like,
No, for some reason. I mean, he always had the generic skin. He never hit the
Mhm.
default
Yeah,
skins.
in the
Yep.
default Drake. Yeah.
And he used what was the villain skin? Like one of the just
Dragon.
soldiers. Dragon, yeah.
Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's what
That's
he
funny.
used. He used in the AK. He didn't use anything else. That's it. Just the AK.
That's
He
so
didn't even
funny.
pick up the rocket. Nothing. Just the AK.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay. So he's my 10th, but for no particular reason. Just because he was an amazing player. He never played like he never played like an idiot. He never blew it for the team. He was always very solid pick too.
Oh,
Yeah. And I'm
Very
gonna stick
good
with that list.
He didn't use his mic either back in the day, did he?
No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Wow. Only silent
No,
motherfuckers.
A true
very
bot
rarely.
with an aimbot.
Well, but I will say that I really liked seeing this list because all of these people are people that just brought up some sort of memory in my head.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised with some of the names you guys have on here, like Llama Bait, like Butter, Smile. In fact, I tried looking for Smile when I saw this list because I haven't talked to that guy in years, but I guess I don't have his phone number anymore.
Damn. That's a bummer.
Yeah. Yeah, I know.
Did you say you know Halo Expert in person?
Well, not necessarily, but like I've talked to him like outside of gaming. Yeah.
Ah, okay. You should hit him up. Get him back on the game. Him and Naruto.
I haven't talked to Dookie in a long time.
Naruto saw one of Thugs' videos on YouTube and like asked how he was playing Uncharted 2 again, and we told him, and he said he was going to download Discord to check it out, but then he never hit us back.
Hold on.
So.
Let me reach out to Halo. He's not gonna hop on, but let me see if he has Dookie's number. Hold on.
Go for
Let's
He
it.
see.
must. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they knew each other in real life.
I think they do. Yeah, hold on. Do you have Naruto's phone number?
All right. While you
Imagine getting that text in 2026.
while you
Well, I talked to Halo Expert like I'm not even kidding you, like a week ago.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
oh,
Yeah, we were talking about stuff. No, I mean we talk about other stuff outside of gaming. So, he just saw it. Let's see what he says.
So
While you wait for a response there, are you cool if we start on these lists we got here?
Yeah, you guys move on. Sorry for taking like the
No, you're
microphone.
good,
No,
man.
you're good. Feel free to chime in if something comes to mind
Alright.
or if you get an interesting response there.
All right.
All right. Well, I'll start off with my number 10. He was an honorable mention in the list that I did last year. Came back to Uncharted 2 just to add on to his legacy as a player. Yep.
I know who it is.
Matty motherfucking 90, also known as Vatty.
Hey.
Just a great player. I mean, came back and validated like pretty much everything I think about or thought about the player. Great guy too, super chill, and he's a champion in all three Uncharted's. I believe the only person who can make that claim. So incredible.
That's pretty fucking sick. Yeah.
Matty 90. Hell yeah.
Respect it.
The
My
fucking
number
goat.
10. My number 10 is technically in the same spot because I'm pretty sure it was my number 10 in the last list, but because this is the traditional list, I think technically he did move up a couple spaces. And it's Wesker 5.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I feel like, I've said this a million times on this podcast that 1, 3 through 7 is, you can't tell the story of Uncharted without them, and I would be hard pressed to leave out the star player of that team on a top 10 list. So, I mean, his skill speaks for itself. So, Wesker 5 is my 10.
Absolutely agree.
I respect it. Oh yeah.
I'd be like curious to know, like, where would you rank Ginna though if Wesker is at 10? Because I feel like a lot of stuff that Wesker has done wouldn't have been possible without Ginna on his team.
Yeah, no, it's
And
that's
Ginna
definitely true.
also, Ginna also added another chip to his
Yeah, I
inventory,
have
basically.
Ginna at 12.
Interesting.
He's an honorable mention. Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Because now technically Ginna got one more chip than Wesker, you know?
Yeah, Wesker, it's true. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
true.
It's a bit wild.
I mean, like, my honorable mentions are in no particular order either. So he's just the second honorable mention I listed. So I just said 12, but I threw a bunch of people in honorable mentions. But no, Ginna definitely is close to top 10 for sure.
Got you. All right. Then I'll move on to my number 9. Well, someone's gonna like this. This person jumped way up my list. Honestly, I feel like I low-key kind of feel like I underappreciated their early career, and 2025 and 2026 has just been like the heights that very few people have like ever reached, and like peak for peak, I think you could make an argument for him like up there with or against anyone in the game, anyone in history, and it is our very own Beasley Bosna, number 9.
I
Yes.
This motherfucker just said hi.
Hello.
Expect me to say something? Like, what do I?
If you want, or random. I know he was on your. Where was he
What am I
last?
gonna say?
I'll talk about Boston when I get there. I
Okay.
get to him in my list.
Okay. Well, yeah. I
What
mean,
made you change your opinion though?
that is a good question. Like I said, like first of all, I think going back and watching the old stuff, appreciating how you were actually like not at the level that you are today, but I think kind of went under the radar, at least for me personally, in the early 2010s. And then also the like 2015 to 18 was like a huge blind spot for me, and I might have mentioned this at the time, but it's no secret that I was like mostly or completely inactive, depending on what specific year we're talking about, in that whole like time frame. So that was just like a big, just completely blank space in my mind. Not completely, like I was still kind of around, but yeah, to be like dominant and like maybe the best player in that time frame. I mean, I would say it was like you or Wesker, probably. And so yeah, even though I don't rate that as like the most competitive like era of Uncharted 2, like anyone who's going to be like at the top of the game in any iteration is pretty fucking good. And yeah, just the last year and a half on Reloaded, like I think vast majority of people are going to say like the number 1 from start to finish of the era is going to be you. So, and I don't necessarily disagree with that. So, yeah, just kept climbing.
Yeah.
Respected immensely.
Hell yeah. My number 9 dropped down a few pegs.
Uh-oh.
That's Alfred. That's Alfred Freddy. I
How?
mean, he's still fucking top 10. So like,
Mhm.
no disrespect at all. Like Dai said it perfectly. He was fucking cracked and fit into any team, and was one of the best players on every team he was in, despite never communicating, which is crazy in and of itself. Because like he could never call out that he needed help, or he could never, call out somebody that would eventually kill him or whatever. So the fact that he was that cracked without ever speaking is pretty dope.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I would say if anyone has any doubts or questions about Freddy, just the Pure vs OMG series that I mentioned,
Yeah,
because I think
you
pretty
won't.
much everyone respects and rates Sergio Pro as like top 5. I think most people honestly probably have him like top 2 or 3, if not just the GOAT. So if you want to see what Freddy's capable of, check out that series. But then, where am I at? Number 8. My number 8 has not moved. I don't feel like I have to add anything to this player. I feel like we talked about him pretty thoroughly. He's a laggy motherfucker, but he was also cracked as fuck. It's Balloom, simply legend.
Woo.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, we have his biggest hater on the pod.
You're damn right.
I
Guess who's not on my list?
I mean, while yes, he was laggy, like I did actually play a fair bit against the guy, and with and against him on the same team against him, and from what I've seen, from what I've heard, I mean, he's got to be in any top 10, like in any top 10 list.
yeah.
Well, he's not in mine.
Yeah,
Hater.
Yep, I am certified hater.
Gotta give the guys credit.
Nah.
Statistically,
His flowers.
he's number 1 statistically, and I know that we know what the asterisk is. We've talked about it. Everyone has talked about it. I mean, everyone. But
I mean, if Balloon is in the top 10, then so is Soxer.
Damn.
Speaking of, my number 7. No. No. Go ahead, Balsa. Did you have anything else for Balloom or
Loom?
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Just gonna interrupt real quick.
Yes.
We messaged Naruto Doom.
Yeah.
I think we have the wrong number, so we messaged his dad.
His dad.
That's a long story in itself, but yeah.
You'll have to tell us sometime.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. Just waiting on a response from him then?
Waiting to see if his dad says something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
God.
Cool.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Balsa.
What would you rank Yaoi though? Like if Balloon was at 8, where's Yaoi at?
38.
Can you just talk about
Prox.
Yahweh in your top 100 on Patreon?
Yeah. Check out the
He's
Patreon
like
if you want to know
40-something.
the exact rank. He's not 40-something.
50-something?
He's a bit. He's not 50-something. Shut the fuck up.
60-something?
No. Oh my god. He's in my top 40. No. Yahweh, like, first of all, I think Balloon is way better than Yahweh. But there actually isn't that much. Like, the difference between even my number 8 and my number, like, 30-something is not that big. Like, I think the top 50 for my shit is, like, so good, and then, like, every like, it's like the top 50 are like players that I like could not even in my biggest delusions consider myself like competitive with, and Yahweh's in that tier. Like, there's no universe, no day in my life where I was a better player than him, and yeah, I mean, he's at least A tier. So that being said, I have Balloon way higher. Although
fun fact.
Yes.
Sorry, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yaoi was actually really good in 2010.
Yeah,
like he was really, really, really good. He was on my team. We're on the same team. The guy was a fucking squeaker, but he was really, really good.
That was the one thing I was gonna add is I think like 2010 to 12, I think Yahweh clears Balloon, but I think like 13, 14,
obviously,
and maybe 15 Balloon is like that peak is higher than 10 to 12 Yahweh for me.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely.
Yeah.
Why does that name sound familiar to me?
Yahweh? or Balloon.
Yeah.
You probably played against him. I could send you the exact like PSN ID and you can see if it like rings a bell. But yeah, he was
Yeah.
around in 2010, 2011.
Interesting. I don't know. The name sounds familiar. Can you send it to me?
Yeah.
Did you play Uncharted 4?
Oh, is that how you say his name? Yeah, I know who that is. I never played him in Uncharted 2. It's interesting.
Oh yeah.
Played him in Uncharted 4, and he
cheated?
he cheated.
Of course he did. He's there. That's what they do sometimes. But
Yeah,
Oh my
That's what
god.
they
I
do.
can't
just like
believe
Balloon.
he was a known cheater, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
more or less.
Really?
I mean, not actually, but he's had the worst internet connection, second to Balloon.
No, but he was actually cheater. Like he glitched on
That I
me.
don't know. Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. So we were playing an Uncharted 4 game battles or UMG whatever. It was a 1v1, and I was straight up smoking him. And then I started getting smoked. So of course, me being salty, I opened up the cinema, and this guy was like I guess there was a part in the Uncharted 4 map. I don't know the name of it. I think it was called Island, like the one with the
Yeah.
water or
Yeah,
whatever.
Yep.
And I remember that he was like taking cover, and he would pan his camera a certain way, and then he would see wherever I was on the map.
That
Yeah,
sounds like
fucked
Yahweh.
up.
That
I
sounds like
believe it.
Yahweh.
Yep. I have no doubts.
Yeah, I didn't know how you say his name. I used to say it was Yawukum, but that's interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, but yeah, that guy's a cheater. So I'd never. If he was going Uncharted 2, good for him. But he was probably cheating there too.
I don't think he was glitching in competitive games, but I believe in public matches he's probably glitching and doing fuck shit all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Interesting name. I didn't know he played Uncharted 2 though. I didn't know that.
mm-hmm. Yeah, he was really good.
Hmm.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
That's my 8. RaNDiM, who you got at 8?
So I want to start off by prefacing that my 8 through 4 is pretty interchangeable. Like I could wake up tomorrow and switch these players around. So 8 through 4 is really no particular order for the most part. But this player definitely jumped up some spots, which I said originally that I never got the chance to play with this person. But if I had, he probably would have made it in my top 10. And I finally got the pleasure of doing so. And yes, it is Matty 90. Like super crack player, just in knowledge and skill, and being the only guy to ever win a tournament in all 3 Uncharted multiplayers is pretty fucking crazy. So definitely gained so much of my respect. Was good in all eras of the game. Was good in 2011, 2013, and 2026 or 2025, whatever. So
And
definitely
2015.
deserves. Yeah, and 2015. Definitely deserves a spot in the top 10.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely, dude. The guy's a fucking goat.
Mm-hmm.
Evergreen. It just never falls off.
Basically.
Crazy work. Do you have him in your? You probably have him in your top 10. No, Bosna?
Yes, 100%. He is. Well, I have like 10 people in mind, but I don't have them ranked in like a particular order.
He's one of them, though.
But yeah, he's absolutely one of them. 100%.
Hell
He's like
yeah.
him and Croatia are like right next to each other. Maddie takes the edge just because he won a chip or 2.
The longevity. He kept going.
Yeah. I mean, Croatia would have done the same thing though. Like if Croatia came,
Probably, yeah.
back, he'd be just as good as in
Yeah,
2011
I
and
believe it.
2015.
I believe it.
Because I played with him in 2010, he was good. I played with them in
Yeah.
2015, they were good.
2013, he was cracked. Yeah.
Right.
And if he came back in 2025, he'd be the same player. Like
I don't
they're
doubt
just the
that at
type
all.
of people. Like they're just the type of people to get on and just don't lose it.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, Maddie probably 9, 10-ish, 8-ish, 9, 8, 10, somewhere around there.
Same as me and RaNDiM. I got him 10. RaNDiM got him 8. So.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I also want to say like a top 10 list is not necessarily like the best, You know what I mean? Like skill-wise, the best player. Because if it was skill, it'd probably be different.
Yeah.
Because greatness is not skill. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we haven't really explained what a top 10 means. Like, I think Dai did it pretty well. Like, Dai said, okay, my top 10. I mean, I rank people because of fucking what, like the way they act in a team, like in a team
Yeah.
environment, and how easy it is to team with them, the communication, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Like, I basically rank people in terms of like accomplishments, which is why I got like Naruto. I wouldn't put in my top 10 because you know
Sure.
he hasn't won a tournament, so I can't put him in the top 10. I guess you could say the same for, I mean, I would get positive people, but I mean,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's
let's just say I make an exception for them.
yeah.
But I don't know about Naruto. Like, I don't know.
I think that makes sense. I think that's fair enough. Yeah, I guess just to I can't remember if we kind of explained it in the like original top 10 we did, but my metric is basically like if I am picking up this player, it's like their impact on like the chances of winning a championship, and I value like being able to do that in like different eras, whether they could plug in like the OBJ era, whether they could plug in TDM, whether they could play against a really slow team like Ox or 1337 kind of thing, or if they could play against a team with pace like KP, OMG,
Mhm.
like the being able to do it all, just like not being limited and or being like extremely good at what they like specialize in. And yeah, like communication, like the composure or clutch factor, and just a big mesh of all these things, a mix of the individual talent, ability, and like what it feels like to play against that player and how hard that kill is, and also just like
Mhm.
the how they help their teammates. And it's very like inexact, and it's super hard to quantify how much a player is really doing for their team. But like, my best guess, or um my attempt to kind of like understand how much they did, not just as an individual and what they were doing on the scoreboard, but how they changed and a team they were on. And yeah, yeah, all that stuff. I don't know if RaNDiM, if you had any other thing to add, if I am missing some kind of part of the equation or what.
Not really. My list is like so much as half five. It just I don't know. It makes sense to me. Feels right.
Great,
How
great.
just how impressive they are.
Yeah, yeah. Like it's a mix of everything. It's skill. It's aura, I guess, for lack of a better word.
Sure.
It's tournament
Aura.
history. It's everything. Everything combined from what I have experienced personally. Like like I talked about it last time, how I didn't include Glock because I never really got to play with Glock, so I can't really speak for his skill. Or Croatia. Like I would probably put Croatia right next to Maddie if in the grand scheme of things, but I never played with Croatia to see his greatness. So
Gotcha.
et cetera, et cetera.
He's the greatest shit talker, number one. Like he'd be if
I don't know about that.
nah.
So Croatia's checker for me is interesting choice for you guys because I mean for me I wouldn't pick him, but I kind of would put him on the same tier as Matt Yoit, like pretty good, but I wouldn't say greatest of all time.
I think that's very fair.
Yeah.
He was an honorable
Fair
mention
enough.
on my original list, and
Uh-huh.
on my top 100, they are 8 spots apart. Croatia and Matt Yoit, that is. So I also have them pretty much in the same same tier.
Yeah.
Like he's I don't know about 2010 because I do know about 2010, but like he developed into like a very very good teammate when he wasn't mad. Like I've spent so much time with the guy, like playing different video games. Like we played Uncharted, we play Fortnite, we play Call of Duty, like competitively every game, like with Maddie and a couple other people, and like he's an insanely great teammate when he's not mad at you. Like it's the only like I guess negative you could mention about him that he like his mentality and sometimes like his ego gets to him where he becomes like this very unlikable toxic personality.
That's the Croatia I remember.
Yeah, the guy. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Croatia, man. Like he's doing good in life.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Croatia, Checker. Oh my god. Alright, so I got my 10, 9, 8. I guess it is my number 7. This is someone who dropped down 2 spots. And it is basically for the reasons that I explained, like giving more thought into adapting, or having the versatility to like plug into OBJ modes, and like how important it is for chemistry and like the ability to team shoot and work as a cohesive unit, and the ceiling that not communicating puts on that. I have to drop Alfred Freddy from 5 on my original list to 7. It's not a huge thing, but like obviously he's one of the greatest players ever, especially in TDM. And maybe if he like spent more time like practicing and scrimming, could really find his rhythm in OBJ. But I do feel like his skill set is something really special in a TDM context, particularly, and I think he's really just specialized there. I have some doubts about the like portability, especially in like the current day when like communication is such a big factor, and like being able to communicate well and still like play individually at a high level is its own skill. Like being able to give the attention that it takes to have the map awareness and think clearly and intelligently about every move that you're making, while also relaying information to all your teammates to help them out. Like doing that simultaneously is like the fact that there are people, even if they're a little bit worse than Freddy mechanically, the fact that they can perform similarly while doing all that extra stuff for the team, is I feel like I appreciate that more so today than I did when I first made the list. So yeah, small drop off, just 5 to 7. Freddy's still like one of the goats for me. Obviously, number 7 on time is like outrageously high. So yeah, all respect and love to Freddy, one of the greats. But yeah, number 7.
Very fair, very fair.
Mm-hmm.
My number 7
No.
moved up from. I think. Wait, did I have him on there at all? Why did I just put an honorable mention? Yeah, I think it was just an honorable mention, and moved all the way up to 7, and that is the homie, Mr. Rayceptions.
Okay.
My
Uh,
God.
I don't really need to speak too much. I mean, the body of work speaks for itself. Fucking four tournament wins, fucking duo to the man himself, Beastly Bosna. Just a force to be reckoned with. Like Mario Madness on fucking crack, basically. Just always in your face, always, pushing you, applying pressure, and just a massive slayer. So those 4 tournament wins really boosted him up. So number 7.
Yeah, Mario
But
Madness
again,
Premium.
4 through 8, I could easily put Con 4, like easily. So
I mean,
it's really interchangeable.
I agree. I mean, you would hope 4 tournament wins would put you fucking in the top 10, but
Yeah.
yeah, he's insane. What are you gonna say about the guy? Like he's 99% of the time, when certain people are not in the game, he's the hottest kill
Mm-hmm.
in the lobby.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless Randy's on the map.
Rat Pack.
No, but he's
Rat
insane.
conquers all.
He's insane. He absolutely. He absolutely. Oh my God.
You can laugh, bro. You can laugh.
He's absolutely. This guy just said rat.
I'm funny. It's okay.
Real quick, can either of you name anyone who you would say is better with a pistol?
Me.
No. Shut the fuck up, Bosnia.
Oh my god.
Is he just
But
like
honestly,
with
no.
the
Like
92 FS?
No.
besides Khan, like one of the few people that I can even think of that I like remember for their pistol work is probably Die, to be honest.
The first person
Cheater die.
who comes to mind for me is Ice Cold Boxing.
Interesting.
Dude
When you're
was
a low key pick, like a sleever pick, who was insane with the pistol. Remember Saintsmeister from Free Esprit?
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Guy was insane with the fucking pistol. Also,
Interesting.
Huh.
like another guy from PS3. Wait, no, not fucking Saints. What am I talking about? Not Saints. Fucking Jose Marie. Like JOSSEMARI.
Yeah, I remember him.
Like he used to use sure shot or something. Like he was insane with the fucking pistol. I'm telling you.
Interesting.
The guy was a laser with the pistol.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all be sleeping on the Europeans, dude. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
We do.
I'm gonna put Barker. I'm gonna put Prime Barker in my top 10 too. Y'all watch me.
What the fuck?
I respect
No, but
it.
seriously, a lot of people sleep on Barker too. Like that guy was a fucking beast back in the day. I'm telling you.
No, he was literally. I think I might have mentioned this in the original video, but he was one of the first. Like my first few months in Uncharted,
Yeah.
like he was up there, like top 3, top 5 players in the game
I
as far
believe
as
it.
everything I heard.
Yeah, it's
I
like
believe it.
you hear the Legend 10 because he's the number one in the fucking leaderboards.
Of course.
I mean, you obviously are like Die, then you
Yep.
hear fucking Sergio, and then it was Barca.
Yep.
Usually.
Yep.
Triple rack. I
Triple,
guess.
triple, because he was just so big with content creation as well. And
Yeah.
you know, I hear about Rock Show 2008
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
his stuff. Like this is just the names that floating around, and yeah, D Barker was like right up there with like the most talked about, most like respected players.
I mean, Darren was definitely the most famous EU player. I
Hmm.
think Outcast was also pretty known. He was also pretty up there, but like Darren was probably number one.
Yeah.
For a reason, obviously.
Yeah. Pretty big YouTube channel as well at the time back in the day. Hell yeah. All right. So where were we at 10? Random.
Also,
Yeah,
let me
6.
just add. Let me just add. I mean, sorry, we're talking about race, obviously, but Darren
Yeah.
was in like 4 or 5 tournament finals. He didn't win a ring, but I mean, he's been to 4 or 5 finals.
Darren?
If I remember correctly.
I think he
Wait. Am I tripping?
for
2?
Uncharted
3?
2. I think he was in. It was 1 or 2.
Did he?
I think in the summer finale tournament and the Team Pro.
Like he was in the 2012 finals, like the Resurrection one. He was in the summer finale, and he was in the GeForce. Like
Yeah, you're right. He was in the
yeah,
the Resurrection tournament. I
yeah,
forgot about that one.
he's been to 3 finals.
Interesting. I
That's
didn't know
kind of
that.
crazy.
I'm not familiar with his game.
Yeah, with Era, Pro, and Pro, which is Era basically, which was basically Pro because it was just I was the only guy that wasn't Pro. Era, but
What wasn't Alex Canarian also?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, it was. I think their lineup was like Alex, Darren, me,
Atif and
Atif,
Cali Boy,
and
right?
Cali Boy. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good team, honestly. It's a very good team.
I cooked it.
Yeah, I mean it was OMG. Like they cooked everyone. So.
Sergio's fucking man, I'm telling you. Anyways.
Yeah, my number 6. I don't know if you're gonna like this one, Bosna. He did move up one spot with Freddie dropping, but my number 6 is Sergio Pro 13.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he moved up. I mean, again, you can watch the original video if you want my thoughts on Sergio Pro. I think the like adaptability, versatility, whatever, is not as great as some players, but I do think he would be very good in like the modern like OBJ meta. I think he would very much enjoy the running around and fucking people up, just the running gunning. Yeah, I mean, just one of the best players of all time. I think you can make a very good argument that 2011 Sergio Pro is the highest peak that any player ever reached. I would not be mad about that take at all.
Yeah, I mean,
The highest peak
Yeah, I feel like that's very defensible.
relative to your competition during the time, or how do we define peak?
I would say pure peak or relative to competition. I think relative to competition is probably you. I don't know what.
I don't know, because if we just look at peak, I mean, it's kind of tough to say, because if I put a 2017, 2018 race against a 2011 Sergio Pro, like Race would fucking run Sergio, like he would stomp him into the ground.
Oh, hard
obviously.
disagree.
Think so?
I 100% disagree.
A
Like
2017 race?
maybe like the first if you just poured him over like the first day or two, but give him a time to again a couple days to just learn how people play, because it would be such a shock and so different what we're doing nowadays. But I think give him 2 minutes to learn it, and I think he's best player in the game.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
is that a crazy take?
I think Con and Sergio would go toe to toe. I don't think it would be a wash by any means.
I mean,
wow.
On either
That's
side.
crazy.
I don't think he'd be washed at all. I don't think he'd be washed at all. It's just tough to compare eras. I mean, you see it with a lot of, quote unquote, old people nowadays, so old players, that are basically playing against the average competition, and that are just getting cooked, obviously, because the game has evolved so much over the last 10 years. I mean, you look at people like KP, who have been playing for the last 10, 15 years, like Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3 mainly.
Yeah. But the only OG people who are still serious at all and trying is basically you, RaNDiM, and Maddie last year. I don't know any old school person who's taking anything seriously. Freddy gets on once a month and just plays pubs, random customs. I'm trying to think.
I think Maddie's a good example of an old player still being cracked. If they put in the effort and the time and they tried.
Yeah, I mean, look at
And us.
Look at Dai.
Yeah. Dai's barely played.
I think Dai's played once this year, 2 games.
To be fair, Maddie came back and he was just as good first game back, first day back. Gotta be.
He definitely got better.
He was cracked the first couple of days.
I remember when he was still on the 2C account or whatever. I 1v1'd him, and I thought we were mostly on par, even though I was definitely kind of shit. And then when I 1v1'd him a month later when he was on Vatty, I was like, holy shit, this is a totally different player. So he definitely got way better.
How long are you going to be playing the I'm shit card, dude? You've been doing that forever. Come on.
No. I said when I first came back. When I first came back to Reloaded and he was on 2C, which was around the time that I came back. My very first match was with you and him when he was on whatever the fuck that account was. I 1v1'd him when he was still on that account, which was a long time ago. When I was shit, for sure. And because I just came back and I thought we were mostly on par. And then I 1v1'd him again. Just because there was nothing to do, a month later when he was on Vatty, and I was like, holy shit, this is a totally different player. He got way better. So
RaNDiM, you're number 6.
Funny enough, my number 6 is also Sergio Pro.
You guys have no fucking idea what you're talking about. Okay. Keep going.
I thought about putting Rays above Sergio. I did a quick little system in my head, where I think if you count, I mean, just based on awards, Sergio has 6 total between MVPs and tournament wins, and Con has 4. So I was like, okay, and Sergio also has the crazy 1.8 whatever. So for that reason, I give him the edge just a little bit, but I could totally interchange it.
6 what?
6 awards.
Which
3
one?
tournament wins and 3 MVPs.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Forgot about the last one. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how could you
That
forget?
sucks. That sucks. Yeah.
That's crazy, Rick.
Oh, that fucking sucks. Okay. Mm-hmm. So a guy. Okay. Let me rephrase. So a guy with 6 awards, with 3 MVPs and 3 tournament wins is number 6.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You probably, if I were to take a guess, you have a guy with 0 tournament wins and 0 MVPs above him. I'm not sure, dude. I'm not
I
sure.
have 3 guys with 0 tournament
Yeah.
wins and 0 MVPs
3.
above it.
Yeah, can I tell you like one thing? I guess I would add. The only issue I have with the accolades thing is that there are like people who, I mean, like Dai mentioned, he like was asked like not playing the game by the time the first ever like tournament came around. Like if you had 2010s, I guarantee Dai, Naruto, like Triple, all these people have championships, MVPs, all Uncharted
Yeah,
first team.
yeah,
Like
for sure.
if they had
It's
For sure.
easy to guarantee.
if we had the multiple tournaments in 2010 and like one in early 2011, like I guarantee like they have some of the best like resumes ever,
Yeah,
at least for like a
and like
1.5 year career. Like
yeah, and and as good as you need to be to win a tournament, like your team also needs to be good. It's
yeah.
it takes a village, you know. It's like I mean, look at Apodizi. He was cracked, but
Naruto played with
his team was shit.
But who
His
did
team was
Naruto
shit, so he
played
never
with
won anything.
lefties, bro.
Yeah.
Naruto played with lefties.
play with
Yeah, like
dogs?
Mario
Okay.
Ball
He
with
did
Glory
play with them.
CT, lefties, JAO. Like, come on.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like yeah.
Fuck, those motherfuckers were good.
I don't think that accolades and awards are the end all be all. I think they definitely matter a fuck ton, of course,
Mm-hmm.
but um, like just because you didn't win anything doesn't mean that you're inherently worse.
Well, I
It
mean,
could
if we
also
were,
mean that your teammates were shit or like you were in the wrong group.
yeah, yeah, if we were really basing it off like wins and stuff, then you have like Yvonne style, Carrie Iker or whatever in
Yeah.
there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's if you really get to determine it on championships and such.
Yeah, I do feel like if all the awards that Sergio won is the testament to him being like super high by default, then I feel like you also need to include every other OMG member for the most part. Like definitely Kiri, definitely probably
Santi,
Santi, and
of course.
probably Spalgame too. Which
Yeah.
I don't like Kiri. I wouldn't argue if anybody put that put him in their top 10, but everybody
Mhm.
else I would not.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So yeah,
All right.
like it does matter. Like I care if people, I think, on like their abilities, as far as I can tell, are pretty similar, then accolades is going to be like a very easy tiebreaker. And for people who competed in like and like peaked in the same kind of era, like a lot of my comparison is just going to be like peer to peer. Um and so like accolades are a major thing for differentiating between people of like the same era. I agree, but it's very complicated to rank people who like were well like past their like best days before the first events even rolled around. Like I mean, Dai here legitimately never really had a realistic chance of winning like anything because he played one tournament not very seriously, kind of while he was inactive, and he had lefties on his team, and that they went against Prime, Smack, and a very solid UB team top to bottom, and like that was it, one and done. And to be fair, they took a map off of them, and so RaNDiM gave his number 6.
Number 5.
My number 5. Moving down one spot from the list. Not really because anything changed about my opinion of the player, just because someone else moved up. Number 5 is Smack 3. Yeah, went toe to toe with Sergio Pro I mean, the player that I'm referring to as like potentially the highest peak ever achieved by any Uncharted 2 player, ThuggzBunney went toe to toe with him in the grand finals with a worse team behind him. Maybe not like individually skill wise, but as a unit, the OMG
Yeah.
team was just at such a high level compared to the UB squad, in my opinion. And Tice, Tice made it look like there wasn't much daylight between him and Sergio Pro. So, I mean, he's amazing. What can I say? Tice Mac 3.
Funny enough, my number 5 is also Dice Mac
Oh my
3.
god. Get your own list.
What a coincidence.
That's crazy, Thugs. We're just in the same vein right now.
I know, it sickens me.
No, I agree with everything you said. You said it perfectly. Fucking going toe to toe with Tice Mac with a worse team, or going toe to toe with Sergio Pro with a worse team, is pretty damn impressive. And I firmly believe that if UB had Alfred Freddy, another top 10 to 20 player, depending on who you ask, instead of like Luigi Max or I don't fucking know, then they probably would have beat OMG. So like those matches were pretty close. And honestly, like wasn't UB leading in every fucking match that
The
they
first
played?
two
except
games.
for the train wreck, yeah. Except for the train wreck. So like it was UB's matches to lose. They just fucking choked. And you know, they it was like if Odyssey played without Khan, without Rays. Like imagine playing a tournament final against one of the best teams ever and not having Rays.
Yeah.
Thugs.
Yeah.
Opened up.
Mm-hmm.
Randy, you're just gonna stop talking?
You said Thugs' name. I thought you wanted to say something to Thugs.
No, I said sucks. I said Binda.
Oh,
sucks.
Oh, okay,
Sucks. I thought
gotcha.
you said Thugs.
Yeah,
Cut
I
that,
heard
cut
Thugs
it
too.
out.
We're good.
No.
So the fact that Tice Mac almost beat a prime Sergio Pro and a prime OMG without his second best player on the team, I feel like that kind of speaks for itself. And then he cooked them in the rematch series as well.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like there's a decent amount of evidence that points in his favor to being just a little bit better in my eyes.
Yeah. I think there's like little to no difference if you swapped if you taught Tice Mac to speak fluent Spanish and put him on OMG. I feel like we're pretty much
very similar players as well.
Yeah. I feel like pretty much same results. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
not as dominant, maybe. But I think the no power weapon series showed that Tice is more versatile and better equipped for the slower.
And take this.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but take this for what it's worth because it is a different game. But on Uncharted 3, like when Tice was on a better team in Get Positive and then later EMP, they cooked OMG fucking twice when he was on the right team, you know, that had all its best players. So, you know, it's Uncharted 3, so take it with a grain of salt, but it's, I don't know, it's somewhat of a lens.
Yeah.
All right.
Then I'll move on to, this is so fucking difficult. I might call an audible and swap these. This is so fucking difficult. Fuck. No, I have to. I'm changing it right now.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yep. My number 4 is Dai-A667. I think he was originally my number 6. And I think this is another contender. I would say like late 2010 to early 2011 Dai is another contender for like highest relative peaks of all time. When I first started playing in the December 2010, he was like the only name that I really heard when we're talking about like best players of all time. Like literally anyone I asked, the answer was Dai, or best player in the game. And yeah, I think like extremely creative and innovative, and like genuinely one of very few players. Like you could count him on one hand who like changed the meta of of the game of Uncharted 2 and push things forward so far. And so I think like that is the one thing that I think my analysis was missing the last time we did this list was, well, like, you know, on a mechanical level and like, you know, head to head, I think there are a handful of people like Tyson, Sergio, I think you could say are as good, if not better, in like individual gunfights and accomplishments and all these things. But the to be like one of the early innovators, like a pioneer of the game, and like the first like goat of Uncharted 2, I think is something that you could miss if you aren't a kind of historian of Uncharted 2. He's like the fucking minus all the accolades. He's like Bill Russell of Uncharted 2. RaNDiM, I don't know if you even understand that reference at
Nope.
all. Okay.
13
Basketball.
championships.
Yeah.
11?
You don't have to
11.
tell me. I don't care.
11.
No offense.
I will tell you. NBA, he's like the first goat. He won literally 11 championships in 13 years. But he's so old that people just kind of like discredit him because like,
Forgot
oh,
about him.
he
Yeah.
played in the 60s, like whatever they were.
Played against
Right.
farmers and fucking...
Yep.
Yeah.
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 So yeah.
Makes sense.
Uncharted 2, Bill Russell. He's just the OG goat. He was just like, it was just unanimous. So yeah, if you want a little bit more detail, I talked about some other things in the original video, and that's I'm gonna leave it at that.
Goddamn thugs.
Are you
Why would
kidding
you
me?
switch?
Oh,
Why would you
okay.
switch? Switch it back.
I could.
Bro, I
I'll
swear to
say
God.
my number 3 and 4 are a tie. I'll say that. Okay.
Because my number 4 is also Dai-A667.
Oh
This motherfucker in this corner
gross.
right now.
This is gross.
Bro, I swear to God. I swear to God.
Yeah, we gotta reshoot this. We gotta
Yeah, facts.
And he's like, let's get this fucking podcast over with. Let me
No,
just say
bro,
it.
I swear to fucking God, I've had this shit in here for like 2 weeks. But for real though, you said everything fucking perfectly. I mean, just pretty much the inarguable best player from 2010. Definitely top 3 in 2011. Like one of the best foul players ever. Super innovative, like created so many fucking different tactics that we still use to this day. And just being the star player on one of the best teams ever and get positive, you know, arguably the team to only ever rival TDT in Aura, except for maybe Odyssey, maybe. But just like everything combined, it's a very easy pick.
Let me say one thing about Dai.
Speech.
Wait, Boston
Let me say
first.
one thing. This guy, in 2010, 2011, this guy had no idea who the fuck any of like us Europeans were, but we know who he was.
Yeah.
First of all, like I'll remember, like we all watched that one video against DPO, like where he just cooked him. Like,
Yeah.
dude, poor guy got smoked. Like we all still remember that video. It's like Dai is, yeah. I think you put it perfectly. He's like the OG like gold of Uncharted 2. Like back then, even by Europeans, he was regarded as
Yeah.
like top 1, top 2.
Hmm. Yeah, you can't tell the story of Uncharted 2 without Dai.
Yeah.
True.
Also,
Absolutely.
he, like, from a influence standpoint, largely influential on Tice Mac and Sergio's gameplay
Yeah,
and their style, especially
for
Tice
sure.
with his shield
Yeah.
usage.
And that's why I have him above Tice. Yeah, I definitely knew
You're his
that.
dad.
Father.
He's basically
Dai,
his
say
father,
something
dude.
about yourself. Speech.
Are you
He's muted still.
listening?
He can't. He's starstruck by himself or some shit.
Okay, he's talking to Naruto's dad.
I hope so.
Hey, get your son back on the game.
Oh my god. All right, then my number 3. God, he's probably. I'm trying to think about this.
Glock.
Originally number 2 on my list. I did drop Glaucoma from 2 to 3. It's
Rightfully so.
it's really really it's just it's just a little bit changing in retrospect how I feel about my original number 3, and a little bit also going back to the some of the games from the Uncharted 2 tournament 2013, and I remember it as Glock going into the tournament as like the best player on TDT and like really just putting a stamp on that in the grand finals. He had a pretty mediocre tournament all around, and this is kind of a a slight and a compliment. He got better and better with every round, and eventually, yeah, just went fucking nuts in the finals against OMG to give them their first finals loss. So like I can't imagine a world where he's outside of like top 5 at least, and that was one of the like greatest finals performances in my opinion ever. But yeah, like I'd have to, I guess, kind of correct myself, or yeah, refresh myself on like he was not like dominating and carrying TDT in the early rounds, and yeah, that's basically it. Besides that, it's just my number 3 from the previous list. I want to give a little bit more respect than I did last time.
As you should.
Nah.
Nah. Guess what?
Did you add him in?
We don't have the same number 3.
Wait, is he's still not on your top 10?
No.
What is
I
wrong with
said this
you?
earlier. I said this earlier, bro. I said this earlier. I barely played
You're
against
gross.
Glock. I barely played.
You're
I
gross.
never played with Glock, so
You should be
I
ashamed.
can't speak for his greatness. I can't.
This is
just can't.
embarrassing
For
for
what
you.
it's worth, he's in my top 10, and I've never played against the guy.
This is embarrassing
I
for
don't
you,
know.
Random.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but he is.
After all,
He's an honorable mention, baby. Honorable mention. Honestly, I forgot to add him as an honorable mention. I'm gonna do it right now.
I would just like to say that he has more championships than everyone you've listed so far.
Well, as we already fucking discussed, it doesn't matter. No.
Oh yeah.
No, I mean like
Maybe it
like I
should.
believe it. I really do. It's
How
just
how do you?
I don't know.
Oh my god!
What?
Sorry, he's
What,
like
motherfucker?
he's like
He's like
the
Austin's
duo.
6 or 7. I
He's
think.
like the duo of your goats. Like,
Okay.
what
And
they were like equal players through all
no,
of
I
2015.
I would say Slick is more of a duo to Monster. Maybe I don't know. I feel like Glock was more of a duo to Silhouette. No, I mean Silhouette told us that.
I mean,
But
Glock was a duo to everyone because anyone he played with was suddenly fucking amazing.
I think Austin might
Nah,
have had
just
like
like
6, 7, or 8. If I remember correctly.
I'm just not the type of guy to just solely look at numbers and be like, oh yeah, totally. Like there is a bit of a vibe thing to my list, and I don't have any kind of vibe for a guy that I barely played against. And when I did play against him, I mean I wasn't blown away by any means. Like I thought he was good, like don't get me wrong, but I wasn't particularly blown away like I have been for everybody else on this list. So it's
Shame.
just hard for me. It's hard for
From what
me.
I've
Like I
from
wish
what
I
I've
did. Don't
seen,
get me wrong. I wish I did, but I just never have.
from
So
what I've seen, he definitely wasn't a slayer on their team. Like he was more like the type of guy to sit in top fucking shotgun and hold like a position,
mhm.
which isn't to say that that's a bad thing, but he
Yeah.
probably wasn't the flashiest.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
kind of like me.
Fundamentally just sound probably.
Yeah, I believe that. It's just,
Yeah.
and I'm sad I never got to experience it because I've heard great
I've
things.
never seen him do anything like fucking Austin in videos or like Bloom or fucking Slick
Mhm.
even.
Yeah, I think we mentioned this before, but he's like new era, or not new era, but he's like that the tournament era's Naruto Doom, where
Yeah.
Naruto's not flashy at all. Like he's not doing anything crazy. He just he makes it look
He's
easy.
super smart. Has good aim.
Yeah, because he's very good at like reading the opponent. He doesn't have to like react and like turn around on someone. He's just going to be looking at them already because he's just anticipating.
Right.
Like really, it makes it look way easier than it is, and he has.
Mhm.
I think, if we go into it, I want to say this. This is roughly a guess, just because I know he has at least 3, but he might have the most like tournament furies of all time because I think there was a time in like 2013-14 where every time he played Plaza, he got a Fury in shotgun. He was just, and I mentioned this all before. You can go to watch the original video if you want to hear me fucking.
Yeah, but
talk
wasn't
about
that just TDT locking people up, like in Spawn Trap? Hot take.
Mhm.
Sorry to interrupt. Hot take. A lot of TDT stats are inflated just because people got trapped
Mhm.
a lot and super easily in that time, in that
They
era.
just got farmed.
Hot
Yeah.
take. Hot
Yeah,
take.
no,
Like
I
a lot
mean,
of stats,
that's
a lot
kinda
of
fair.
like
Yeah,
a lot.
bullshit. Bullshit.
Oh my god.
That's not to say that TDT was, I mean, bad or anything. Obviously, I wouldn't have said that. It's just that people didn't block spawns or anything, and they got trapped for the entirety of the game. And
Yeah, just farmed.
I mean, I've
Yeah,
seen
that's
people go
that's a
like
fair
2 and
point. Yeah.
I've seen people go 2-25 against CDT.
Mhm.
What the fuck?
Like, I've
That's a
never
fair
seen
point.
anyone. I've never seen anyone in Reloaded go 2-25 against anyone.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I haven't
that's
seen
Making my
people go
argument for me.
2-25.
Mm.
No. It's what I'm trying to say is that it's just people don't get trapped anymore. You can't trap people. It's impossible because they just 5-man rush you or they just block spawns. It's impossible nowadays.
I promise you,
Yeah.
people tried it
Especially
against
4v4.
TDT. I promise you.
No.
Blocking
People-
spawns
Yes,
wasn't a
my
thing. I
team
remember
did.
that. Nobody blocked spawns. Nobody. That did not happen. Blocking
Yeah,
spawns
I
wasn't a
agree.
thing.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
did that.
No, not spawn blocking. The 5-man pushing. Like I,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
that.
I remember at the time thinking that like I can beat anyone in TDT in a gunfight at the time. I felt like okay if I can get the gunfight. It was just from start to finish of the match trying to get one single engagement where you weren't getting like team shot, crossfire, everything. They're like it was like the most like perfect. I don't know. The chemistry was just like the best I'd ever seen ever. It was like it didn't
Mhm.
even matter how good they were individually. Like they were also extremely good individually. But it was just like I
Mm.
can't kill anyone when they're playing like this because it's like they're perfect. You can't sneak by. They don't miss anything. It was just like, oh my god, it was brutal, bro. I want to cry just thinking about it. It was impossible. Fucking hate those guys.
Oh,
Fuck you,
that
monster.
sounds like it. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
That's what I would say. I was just like, there's nothing even close to it. Even like the play 5v5 like customs, even against like full 5 of Peru, full 5 of LGD. Obviously, these aren't like elite all time great teams, but like it's just not like taking over control in a 5v5 like that isn't much more difficult than the 4v4 against those same teams. Like, granted, a team that really masters it and knows what they're doing, then make the most out of that first person, yes, the control is going to be way more stable. But it's also like it's easier to break out when you have 5 people who can flood an area. I don't know.
We're getting
For what
off the
it's
beaten
worth,
path.
For what it's worth,
Yeah.
I was like my team was constantly spawn trapping teams in 2015, 2016, 17, 18, 19, whenever.
Mhm.
We haven't been able to do that in 2025 at all. Like,
It's because it's 4v4. I mean, you know, a lot more teams know about blocking spawns for sure. But
mm,
that aside, it's even harder when it's 4v4.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's just the spawn trapping era is just kind of over. I mean, even in 5v5, it's tough. It's really tough. I don't know why.
Yeah, now that everybody knows how to block, for sure. It's
Probably,
definitely
yeah.
harder.
Mhm.
But I do agree, there has been a major shift in that regard. Anyway, this is not the blocking spawn episode.
Yeah. But
That's for the masterclass. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would just to like tie the knot on this to bring this back around. Like, I 100% agree. The stats like are inflated because of how they were able to hold map control, but I think that they were able to so reliably and so like impenetrably hold map control because of the work that Monster, Balloom, and Glock and Slick and the whole team did. And
Absolutely.
yeah, so it's both things are true. I think stats are inflated, but also it's a credit to them that it was such a brutal time, and it kept me up at night. But yeah. Anyway, who is your number 3?
So my number 3.
Yes.
My number 3 dropped it down, believe it or not, and that is Naruto
Yeah.
Doom.
Okay.
Insanity.
And
Oh, I know here. Okay. Yeah, I got you.
no hate towards him whatsoever. I just think that the person that moved above him just escalated in so many different categories and ways. So but yeah, just super cracked player, insanely fucking smart. Like you said, made it look easy, had great aim all around. Anybody that played against him or with him will all tell you that he was one of the best players in the game, like without a doubt. So that kind of speaks for itself, despite not being flashy, despite not looking super super cracked, just at a quick glance. So I mean, you're going to talk about him, so I'm not going to say too much.
Yeah,
I must say that's the one guy I wish I would have played against with like him and Glock. Yeah, I gotta be honest.
Yeah.
Like him and Glock are the two people I wish I would have played more with and or against,
Mm-hmm.
just to know like what all the fuzz is about, like because I know like Monster told me so much about Glock, that he was such a good teammate and you would have gotten along and yada yada yada, and like everyone's been telling me like Naruto has been fucking great, and he was like such a great leader and such a smart player, and he always made the correct decisions. Like,
Mhm.
yeah,
Also super cracked in Uncharted 4. Like, he joined TDT eventually because Good Positive stopped playing. And that's when TDT was like on a 100 some win streak in Uncharted 4. So if you're joining that team, when a team like that is on that run, and you're pretty cracked at that game too.
I was on another account though, right?
Arbitros,
he-
yeah.
Yeah.
He came back to Uncharted 2 in 2014 on Arbitros, and he played for a decent while, but I don't think he played too many
Is
comp
he
games. I think he
Arby?
mainly
Is
played
is he
pubs.
is he Arby? Is that what people call him? Arby?
Mhm.
Is
Yeah.
that
RB, yeah.
okay? 'Cause
Yeah.
I've heard that name. Okay.
Yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Then my number 2. I guess no surprise here. Originally number 3 on my list. I bumped him up a slot. It's Monster1215. This is, maybe I said this the first time around, but it's basically, honestly, my top 3 are kind of a tie. They're just like kind of goats in different ways. I think, yeah, I mean, the resume, he's number 1 for resume, for accolades, by a long shot. He's done it for so long, even today when he's not like nearly as active or as like intensely, focused and grinding like he was back when back in the TDT days. He's still one of the best players in the game. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, probably the best player on possibly the best team of all time. Like, how do you not? How could he not be in the like top 5 at least? Like, I would raise an eyebrow if anyone had him outside of top 3.
Facts.
But yeah, resume speaks for itself, and there's no asterisks to go along with it. Like, he's as good as his resume looks.
What would Monster have to do to be actual number 1? Like, just
What would he?
Because I obviously respect your list, but like, is there like a condition in which, like a situation in which he becomes your number one?
Yeah, I think if he switched up his role like pretty majorly to where like he was doing like a Wheezy type thing, going with the foul. If he showed that kind of versatility and like consistency, like even in this era, not even like that, like good, but if he were able to, I guess show me like a different dimension of his gameplay that I
Oh
hadn't seen
no,
before.
you're going down the LeBron route, aren't you?
Am I?
Yes. Interesting. Keep going.
Wait, what's the LeBron argument? I love me some basketball.
It's like the third option now in the Lakers, and like the way he's
Oh
almost
yeah.
become like a bottle-in role player, and people are actually giving him credit for that because it's
Yeah,
actually
I
like
mean,
strengthening his goal case
I
now
think
that he's become a role player,
yeah, because
basically.
he could be like a Russell Westbrook where he just keeps doing the same shit when he clearly can't and like doesn't know how to find his place to contribute. RaNDiM's enjoying this discussion, I can tell.
Wait, what? What are we talking about?
Russell Westbrook.
NBA.
I heard you. That's just how unlocked in I am right now.
You're the worst American I've ever seen in my life. How can you not watch the
Yep.
NBA, bro?
No, I fucking hate this country, bro. Fuck this country.
Holy
Serious?
I hope it burns to the
Oh
ground.
God, dude, this is good.
Oh my god. Anyway,
Talk about baseball though.
yeah. Yeah, that's basically, and also like I feel like if that's not true. It is more of like the experience playing with and against Naruto that is that informs my decision a lot there as well. Where I haven't played. I think the only time I ever teamed with Monster was on Team Low Legends of Our World.
What the fuck?
Yep, this was like
Lame,
it was a
corny
interesting team. Me,
nerds.
Monster, Kojad,
Coach,
what was his name? Javi. Yeah. I think Kojad has one of our like clan battles up on the match, and like Monster was really good, but he wasn't like in that little bit wasn't like the vocal leader, like shot caller that I got with Naruto. But I also think that he assumed more of that role on TDT, so it's not like there's question marks with Monster that I don't have with Naruto, and so that's basically it. Who's your number two? RaNDiM.
Fucking beastly Bosna.
Hell yeah.
And I can't believe I have to suck his dick right in front of him. This fucking
like go down, baby. Take your time.
Oh my god.
let me just unzip. Let me just unzip.
Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. Kick this guy out of the call. He can rejoin when I'm done.
Go ahead.
Nah, like I have, I have played this game since 2009. 2009 to fucking 2015, and again in 2019, 2025, 2026. Played this game a long fucking time. And of the thousands and thousands and thousands of players that I've played against, there's not a single player that I have found harder to kill than fucking Bosna. And it is not close at all. Like, I don't know how this motherfucker does it. I don't know how he created it, how it came to be, whatever, but this annoying ass fucking movement shit is bullshit. And it is so fucking hard to play against. And other people try to copy it. So many people try to copy it, but nobody ever does it just right the way he does.
Mm-hmm.
And like I've never played against a player that has like going off the movement, just has a plan for every situation, like knows exactly what to do when, to stay alive, and has that kind of survivability. There's very few players that I've played against to where their aim is so good that I know without a shadow of a doubt that if I don't get the jump on them, or if I miss one bullet, like I'm dead immediately. Like there's no doubt in my mind that happens. Like other players, I can fucking I can have the confidence to be like, oh, they might miss a shot or two. No, not with Bosna. I know if I'm not perfect, I am dead 100% of the time. just the fucking grenade tricks. Like I could fuck this guy, bro. Fuck this guy. I could go on and on and on about how good this motherfucker is, and that's just individual skill. Like not even talking about his in-game leadership, raging aside, but his in-game leadership, his strategy development, his coming up with plans on the fly to to just sway the flow of the match. 4 tournament wins, 1 MVP. Fuck this guy, bro. My number 2. And it's a pretty big gap, to be honest, between 2 and 3. And that's saying a lot because I have so much respect for Naruto Doom.
Wow. Okay. I would add in, like we mentioned, the innovation with Dai. Like maybe the biggest innovator, like by far, of like the new era, where it's like, a lot of people think they've like learned everything that they have to learn about the game, and I think you've just kind of constantly been proving that wrong for people, and
yeah, for sure.
So number 1, no surprise here. It's the same as last time, so I don't have too much to add. But yeah, I think like versatility, he could do it all. I guess just to emphasize, since I see the bias of having Naruto over Monster. I get it. I'm not gonna say there isn't bias, but I teamed with the guy. He was like literally the best like in-game leader, shot caller, never rage, never complaining about shit, just very straightforward call outs, do this, do that, whatever, do you need help? Can someone help me here? Just straightforward, no bullshit. And while being the best leader I've ever played with, he also just happened to be like on the scoreboard, able to put up outrageous shit. He has like, I think we have a screenshot. I know RaNDiM's seen the screenshot of like legitimately one of the maybe best games ever by any player ever in all of Uncharted history, where he went 17-4 and beat the shit out of Smack and UB. It was a village game back in the day, and I don't know this for sure. No one's told me this, but my headcanon is that is the reason that Tice ultimately joined Pier. To play with Naruto after that. Crazy work. And yeah, he came back in 2012 out of practice, showed up for like a couple rounds in that tournament to kind of whip our team into shape and give us some strategies, and was also like someone who taught me a shit ton about what I know about leadership and callouts and all kinds of things. And yeah, just the like literally everyone like was going to him for the leadership. That team, we had Ice Cold Boxing, Far for Life, Alex DGK, Matt Yoit played with us, and they all deferred to him, and it was just like there was no question about it who was the best on the team, and like we yeah, I don't know. I've just I never had a teammate like that. And yeah, even I don't know. Like no one has a bad word to say about Naruto Doom. He's respected, revered by everyone who knows him, who plays with him, and in my opinion, like the perfect. Like there's no flaw. I can't name one. I have nothing besides like knowing how to go and cover when he's reloading. Yeah.
Yeah.
Besides getting caught in a reload animation, fuck.
Yeah.
He wants to...
If only he knew reload canceling tech.
If only. Yeah. Yeah. That's fair. His one flaw, not reload canceling. Fucking idiot.
Double triangle YY cancel, keep shooting.
Yeah. Play some Call of Duty, Naruto. Get your shit together, you fucking bum.
Could actually do it while aiming. Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta stop talking like that, bro. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I talked about it more in the original video. It's the same old thing. But again, I'm not gonna say a word if anyone has monster over him. I
Yeah.
valid. Just the two goats, in my opinion. Yeah, pretty perfect players, in my opinion.
I
Okay,
agree.
who's your number one?
My number one is still the goat of all goats, Monster 1215. Again, I really don't need to say much. The resume speaks for itself. 15 fucking tournament wins, or 57 tournament wins, whatever the fuck it is by now. The leader of the arguable best team ever in Uncharted history. Super crack player, super crack sniper, fucking great IGL. Like the list goes on and on and on. Everybody knows Monster. You definitely cannot tell the story of Uncharted without Monster. That's for sure. Everything I said in the first video still applies. Like just the goat,
He's
Hell yeah.
super funny.
and he's
That
super
gives
funny.
him that gives him bonus points in my book. I don't know.
Cool. Who do we miss,
I
Basta?
guess. Who did we miss? Let me pull up my list. 1 sec. Yeah, I think the only guy that was actually missed. No, never mind. Randy mentioned him. Wesker 5.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think we included everyone pretty much.
Hell
feel like-
yeah.
I feel like there is a case to be made for someone like Ginna, very close to top 10 level.
Yeah, I agree.
But other than that, I'd say the list was pretty spot on. To be honest, I'd move Sergio higher.
Mhm.
Of course, I'd probably put Sergio like top 3,
That's fair.
top 4.
Don't hate that. Don't hate that at all.
Dies back.
Other than that, I mean, I feel like you guys nailed it. Like, maybe not in terms of like the actual position, but like the top 10
Yeah.
itself.
I
Mhm.
agree.
Pretty,
I didn't hear myself at number one, so I'm like, I agree.
Did you hear us glaze you?
Yeah.
We talked
Oh,
about you a
actually, no.
lot.
I didn't actually. Can you guys tell me again?
Oh my god, you can watch the video version.
Yeah.
Will be
Nah,
up
I'm
next
just
week.
kidding. Yeah, I heard it. I
on
heard it.
Patreon, on Patreon.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. It's kind of interesting because I was like using what was considered like shitty or crappy, in terms of like guns or whatever. And then not because I wanted to be different, but because I always thought it'd be kind of funny to like beat someone with something that sucked,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
And then kind of find out some of the stuff that I was finding out with some of the weapons were actually that, oh, this actually has a place in certain
Yeah.
aspects,
Mhm.
So that's kind of how that came to be, particularly the like riot shield stuff,
Yeah.
realized that it was pretty good. I think now that the health is there's more health, I think it's actually not as good. I think in this meta because
Less necessary.
it's less necessary, and not only that, but you're playing a lot of OBJ, so it's not really that useful.
Yeah. It's
Mhm.
really for TDM.
Mhm. But when it was more TDM focused, yes. Also, you got to keep in mind that people's aim and such is so much better nowadays. So it's I don't know. Maybe it still has a place in the meta, but the shield itself still needs I don't know. I got to see if they have any buffs. But the fact that it takes so long for it to respawn, and
Yeah.
I also with like I hate to say it, but with the added lag of everybody being farther away than before, like you play with the Europeans mainly now, right? It's
Yeah.
it's pretty laggy, and I don't know, it almost feels like the shield is just not viable because it has to be so precise on the drop from a nade and pick up the shield again,
Yeah,
like it's just
the
not. I'm
timing.
just not used to the timing of it anymore. Maybe because of the lag, I don't know. But I don't know. That's kind of how that came to be.
Mhm.
It wasn't like I was really trying to be innovative or anything. It just kind of happened.
Yeah. That's fair.
But one thing I really did like, and I mean, I'm not gonna say I came up with it or anything, because it really is. I kind of had the idea from other people, but coming up with a lot of the grenades that could be done, particularly in
Right.
like
Mhm.
village or like plaza and such, What was cool to see is all the new grenades that I've seen people doing and that I didn't know even existed. That you guys are all doing, which is pretty crazy.
Hell yeah.
But I think that's pretty cool. But like, just like I didn't really innovate. I got the idea from other scenarios or other times where I've been playing and someone needed me out of like a random ass spot, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I wonder if it would work somewhere else.
Yeah, I think that's.
Wait,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, that was I was just kind of like making, I was just grunting.
Yeah. Well, I think that's true generally, and this is something we chronocentrism. Um, this is just something that happens with any kind of with any field, with any like any kind of expertise. Is like the all ships rise with the tide. What's the fucking
Yeah,
rising
something
sea,
like
rising
that.
tide?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like as one player learns something, innovates in one area, the other players pick up on it, and then you develop like counter strategies, and then like that, and it keeps going. It's everyone like kind of if you're paying attention and serious about competing, then you're drawing from other players and iterating on it, and it just keeps going. And so like absolute peak, like we talk, I think that's probably like Bossa's argument for the absolute peak is and where he comes from when he says that like the reloaded era is one of if not like the strongest is that like the accumulation of knowledge and experience and everything is obviously at like an all-time high. So yeah, it's like the progress of players and of competitive is usually just a climb upwards. And barring like a short term when like there's a huge exodus of players, then it like drops off, but then it continues to climb from there. And
Yeah.
so yeah, I don't think you're the only one. Like obviously we talked about like Sergio and Tice being kind of inspired by a lot of your gameplay, and I think they inspired Balloom, and Balloom inspired a bunch of players, and it just keeps going. And
You inspired Randy.
yes, of course, Balloom
You
inspired
definitely
RaNDiM.
inspired Randy.
Ha! Ha!
Inspired him to fucking hate him.
Yeah, and inspired hatred, yes.
Oh my gosh. Now, Balloom inspired Infinite Numb, I think, with his innovations in internet connection.
Oh my god. Facts.
Innovations in latency. And, you know what?
He also inspired Sakaser for cheating.
Yeah, of course. Ah.
But yeah, honorable mentions real quick. I had Wheezy, Genna, Dark Forecast, Mario, Triple, Kiri, Croatia, Slick, CJ, and Glock. And I could name a million others, but honorable mentions.
I think, let me see here. I want to see if there's anyone particular that I would like to shout out that we haven't talked about that I haven't gotten to mention. I think, a major one for me. Well, actually, I'll have four honorable mentions. Number one is my number 11, and that is Triple Wreck. And Dai might fight me on this one. Yeah. He is climbed the most of anyone on the back of like researching and learning more about like game battles days and 2010 Uncharted 2 era. And I feel like the fact that he was one of the top players in like the very first like months of Uncharted 2 and brought together debatably the best team of all time and Get Positive, and recruited so many people and came up with, I think, like originally the first team to start properly spawn trapping. And I mean, I think Dai actually mentioned it, and like Pedis and Nitro and Bio and even Triple himself, like are not the most like OP mechanically, just like fuck you up like CJ and Freddy might, and it bears it begs the question of like how were they so unbelievably dominant. and it's just like the ultimate show of teamwork and strategy and leadership that the chemistry was built to create one of the best teams of all time, and that everyone works so well. And lay I lay credit at the feet of the leader and person largely recruiting players for the team, and that was Triple-Rick. So that's I
That's fair.
respect that majorly. So yeah, and my other honorable mentions are going to be the other members who I did not list of the current dynasty that we are experiencing right now. So that's gonna be Wheezy, that's gonna be Khan or Rayceptions, and co-host RaNDiM MVP,
Yippee!
Hell yeah.
all that fun stuff.
Nice,
Like
brother.
you can't ignore them. They're
You can only ignore me when I say
well, when you put it that way.
Okay, then don't ignore me. Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
And he's gotta be one of the most underrated players of all time, low-key. Like he is
Thank you,
Yeah.
brother.
one of the best teammates I've ever had in any game. And I played a lot of fucking COD had a lot of different teammates. He's the best teammate I've had in any game, like one of the best. Top 2, top 3.
Thank you, brother. I'll do my best. I'll try.
Hell yeah. Yeah, so everyone on the the roster from the inception of the team in 2019, Monster, Bosna, Khan, RaNDiM, and Wheezy. Yeah, four chips, 4 in a row now, and we'll see how long this streak goes. You're going for what is the most? I don't even know what. How many did TDT specifically get before they disbanded? Is that up for grabs? Could you guys surpass them? It's like 6 or 7, probably. Yes.
Probably, yeah, it's gotta be something like that. I mean, if Monster has 15, I feel like a lot of them were with TT, right? I can check his YouTube real quick.
Yeah. Well, 4 with Odyssey, 1 with Two Fly, 1 with Zany. Although Zany's basically just TDT.
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess technically.
That would be 9 for TDT. Fucking hell. I gotta start hosting more tournaments.
One of them is a 2v2. One of them is a 2v2.
Okay, that doesn't count. He can take that off.
Is Legends 2Fly? Is the Legends tournament 2Fly?
Yeah, it's Two Fly.
Yeah.
Okay. So the official 2013 tournament, Frag Nation, summer finale,
Team Pro.
Team Pro.
Farewell.
I guess we can skip
2014
the Zanny
closing
one.
tournament.
Yeah, 2014. World Cup was not TDT. Silhouette Lights tournament champion. I have no idea what the fuck that is. 2015. It's just a Silhouette Lights tournament champion.
Don't remember. Yeah. Was that a 2v2?
So
thing?
5.
I don't know.
I don't know, but depending on what that is, it's 5 so far. So we would need one more to tie.
Damn.
Yeah, assuming we're not counting Zanny. Because originally Monster wasn't even a part of that team until the end. I don't think he played until the finals. I don't think.
Gotcha.
So I think technically for that reason it wasn't really TVT. It was mostly I think Slick's team.
All right. Well, shit. I think that's pretty much it. I don't know if there's anything else that anyone wanted to say about it, but that's
Nope.
No? Are we good?
Nope. Don't do it.
We did it?
We did it.
Hell
Yippee.
yeah. And we got the Baza stamp of approval. That's all I needed. He signed off on the list. Good to go. Oh, shit. All right, well, yeah, that's it. One whole year of doing this podcast. Shit. This is episode 13. It's been fun. I think we're gonna keep doing it.
Well,
yeah. Oh my
no, I
god.
agree. It's always a blast.
Yeah.
Sometimes it goes on way too long, like right now. But it's a blast.
But has it? It's been 2 hours, okay?
Bro, I'm sleepy. I gotta get up in the morning. I gotta work 12 hours. Ugh.
Oh my god. Okay, that's fair actually. You're working a lot lately. I'll give you a pass.
Thanks, buddy.
Alright. Well, let's wrap this up because we gotta get to bed. Thanks for watching, everyone, and thanks for joining. Co-host as always, Random. Woo! Yeah, and Beastly Bosna, of course, number 2 player of all time, according to some.
Yes, yes.
Hell yeah!
Hello. Bye.
Happy to have you. And
Thanks for having
Dai-A667,
me.
if he's still with us. Bill Russell.
Nope, he fell asleep.
He fell asleep.
Bill?
Damn. Bill.
Nope,
Bill
fell
I
Russell.
just realized his profile picture.
All right. Well, that's it. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.
See y'all.